Good afternoon, everyone. Jason here. Today is March 22nd, and this is your aftermarket update. All right, you can see from the price ladders here that we did have a good trading day here at the Oil Trading Group. The market was a bit more active and energetic. It has been at the last half of this week, which has allowed us to be able to take some nice opportunities. And again, today we were able to do that as well. I want to spend just a minute with you talking to you about the levels here today. Again, as we'll talk here first about the CL as we opened up the market here today. We were down around this 14 structure signal area. One of the things that we look at here on these levels is we have a box that we draw around these levels. So again, support and resistance is less about to the tick precision and more about zones of influence. So we drew a box here. This is going to come in and be important here in just a minute, which is why I'm doing this. There is a 10 tick box that we put around these ranges, and as you can see here, market comes down, finds support after the open, double topped up here at 32, and then began this push to the downside. So what we had talked about in the trading room is that we were looking for a price to go about like this, pull back down, go back, and then look to get short out of the bottom of this zone. So one of the first trades we took today, the market did just that, right? This bar comes down, pushes back up, and we ended up getting short on the CL, and we rode that down into the structure target. It did pull back and take us out up here at 82. What we were ultimately looking for is a trip down to this 30. So we took that trade, and then the market rallies back up and then comes back in here. And the trade that you're going to see us get into, again, this is 04. We ended up getting into short at 02. Once you pull back up, came back down. We ended up getting in short at 02. We had a stop that was 15. That was 13 ticks on the stop. You'll see that here on the trade of the day video. Market rotates around. Ultimately, we were looking to come back to this structure extension 1 down here at 30. That was what we talked about in the trade room as a targeting location. However, the market does come down and pulls back, ends up taking us out around 53. In fact, the market, we get taken out around 53. It pulls back to 68. Market rotates around and then eventually comes all the way back down to your extension 1. So overall, we had a very good day here. In fact, you can see on the price ladders that it was a $1,300 day on the CL here for us. We were $175 on the ES, and that's actually we had two losses today on the ES that looked like it was going to cause us a bit of a challenge. And so the final trade that you're going to see us get into is here. So let's do this. First thing we wanted to do is we were trying to get short here around this 35 structure target overnight level. Market breaks down through. We were looking to try to get down short into it. It just continued to rally, and it was in this area here. So I would get short here, pop me out. I would try, it broke down again. I would get short, it popped me out, knowing all the while that what we were really looking for is this push. Actually, what we were looking for is a target down. Again, the ES has a 2.5 point box on either side, so 5 point total box. What we were looking for was to come down from the structure extension down to 24, which would have been right here. All right, we were looking for the market to come down to 24, and it popped me out a few times here. Ultimately, what I did is because, again, we felt like that was definitely going to continue that push down, and one of the reasons we felt that way is this is the RTH session VWAP, and again, that was right up here around 30. Right up there around that's 28.25 back here when we were looking to get short. It was right in this area at 37.5, and so it break down, never could close above it. So ultimately what you see me do is get in at this 37, end up at 37. I'm trying to carry it down into that extension 1 underneath us here at 24. What ultimately happens is it comes down, makes this low, comes back and stops me out at 29 right here at this double top, ends up double topping, and then the next bar flushes down to 24. But anyway, I ended up with an 8 point ES trade that ended up taking all of the losses that I had today and recovering those. So What I've done here is I've taken these two trades. We had, just so you know, we had some losing trades on the ES. We had another winning trade on the CL. I'm not showing you those. I'm going to show you the two trades that ended up coming all the way down here. One of the reasons why I make this video to show you these things is to let you know that when the market is running and you're able to hold on for these higher risk reward ratio trades, you can make up for losing trades very quickly when you're holding on to these long winning trades. So again, that's what you're going to see here today as we go through it. So without further ado, oh, by the way, I'm going to speed it up. So I'll put it in, let you see where we get in. You'll see that. I'll speed the tape up. I think the two trades together lasted 25, 30 minutes. I'm not going to quite show you the entirety of that, but what I do is chop it up into pieces, put some music behind it, and let you see how the trade worked out, and then you can see where the targets were finally achieved. So again, without further ado, here are the OTG trades of the day.